Welcome. Hello, Charlie. Thank you, Charlie, for the toilet action. We got a new friend here on screen. I'll have to introduce you guys to you in a second. Anyway, welcome to Thursday, everybody. It's Thursday. I hope you can hear me and see me and stuff. Here I am alone in a room with 3 cats and a couple of plastic guys and you. And it's Thursday, and we're going to do this thing that we call therapeutic geekery, the dork side, basically. We're going to do that. Welcome. I hope you had a good week since we were here last Thursday. It's been nice to stream from home so many consecutive weeks in a row for once after traveling so much. So let me get right to work here, and I'm going to go to the top of the chat, and I'm going to pull out this one right here by our friend Record Man Dave, who was first to post in the chat, which means his name will go into a drawing in January for some cool prizes, namely vinyl. And pardon me. And then also the person who is the last to post in the chat before the stream ends will get their name in a hat. And I do that for every live stream I do for 2024. And so January 2025, we'll have a drawing. Maybe Record Man Dave will win. So thanks, Record Man, for your efforts. And Vince really tried, but he was second. Welcome, Vince. Amina, what's happening? Good to see you, as always. You know what? They are getting along splendidly. As you can see here, they're both happy. Super Chat Charlie, a channel favorite here, who has his own merchandise, even his own T-shirt. He's happy. His toilet's happy. And this, our new friend here, Super 7 Mummy Boy and Super Chat Charlie, getting together, and they're getting along swimmingly. And they both have, if you look, they kind of both have the right hand is basically crippled. I mean, Mummy Boy's missing his whole arm, and Charlie only uses this hand to hold a toilet, and he's only held a toilet in that hand for decades. So it's basically like he's crippled in that hand, which is the same with Mummy Boy. And we'll talk about Mummy Boy a little bit later, I guess. But he's great. I love Mummy Boy. I unboxed Mummy Boy on a recent video I did on my channel. He was a gift from Super 7, who makes a lot of cool toys, including Devo. So we'll talk about that some more. And Jeff Young, my friend from Raleigh, how are you? Number 4. It's very good, symmetrical number. And there's Grandpa, Roxy Dot, a.k.a. Grandfather. Hi, Roxy Dot. How's Los Angeles? Still dirty? Butter knives going to be late. Going to go to therapy before therapy. You can never have too much therapy. Well, I guess you can. But if you ever have to quit that other therapy, this one will always be around for you, butter knives. So you'll have one therapy at least always. Joe Machos, what's up? Stream Sniper, how you doing? Vincent, see you all next week. Okay, you're going to buy a house with Tori. That's the best move you can make. I tell you what. I can't say I'm an expert in real estate, but I do know that buying real estate when you're young, especially, is a really good thing to do. Buy cheap. Buy in the hood. Don't buy in fancy neighborhoods, and you'll be fine. Hugoster Toaster, ahoy hoy. I like that ahoy hoy thing. Ahoy hoy. Is that like oi oi, ahoy hoy, oi oi, ahoy oi, oi hoy oi? Amina. See you and good luck. That's very nice. There's Tim, my longest living friend who happens to be trapped in Ohio. There he is. Record Man. Oh, by the way, Record Man, thank you for your purchases. You've been supporting my eBay channel, my eBay store splendidly. I really appreciate it. I got those 2 things you bought just before the stream, and I'll get those out to you tomorrow. Amina, yes. Hello, of course. Douglas, what's up? Mr. Gilbert, the pink background, white D avatar. Very hot. Howdy, y'all. Says Heckfire, time to make donuts. 21 days till devotional. Nothing wrong with donuts at devotional. Yeah, I know. We're getting close. We'll be able to make announcements, band schedules and such on, I believe, September 5th or 6th. I think that's the date. I'm waiting for the new Devo website to be launched. And when that happens, we're going to do a mailing and we'll just announce everything all at once. So there you have that. I will mention, though, that devotional shirts, T-shirts, pre-orders will close on those on the 1st of September. So you have until the 1st. And in case you want a devotional T-shirt and you want to make sure you get the size you need, just put the link in the chat there for a devotional 2024 page where you can find all the information there, tickets and all that stuff. And then a full band schedule for Friday and Saturday will be posted there soon. So there's that. Dan Ductor, what's happening? Nice to see you, buddy. There's William. Pumping Vinyl. What's happening? You got some kind of crazy 1990s music there, I think, represented in your avatar there. Good old 1990s. Vinyl Dreamscape. What's happening? I love talking about some vinyl dreams. I can't remember the last time I had a dream about a record, though. I got to think about that. What's this? The buck stops here. Buck stops here. I don't think I've ever seen you, met you. South Africa. Wow. You ever heard of the Soap Girls? Some friends of mine were from South Africa. They lived there as kids. They're called the Soap Girls. Anyway, Buck stops here. How did you hear about this channel? Good to see you. I hope you come back more. Oh, and speaking of coming back more, here's my old friend Alex Witchfinder. He was around for the very first streams I ever did. What's happening, man? Hail. Alex, good to see you, buddy. Alex is deeply entrenched in the black metal, black death scene. And he thank you for your service to rock and roll, Alexander. Groovy Lisa's here. What's happening? Piano player, Groovy Lisa. She always is doing videos and live streams on her channel. That's very cool. I love a creator. There's Phil. What's up, Phil? IB Stratus, Ib Stratus, IB, Ibit, Ibba. Oh, always cool, folks, where I go from time to time. Well, that's great. I don't know what that means. Adrian, what's happening? Surfing girl there. Nice to see you. What's happening? Devo is therapy. It sure is. It saved my teenage ass, that's for sure. Dead wax, refine as soon as possible. What? 7.5%. Wait, rates can't be that low. I mean, rates can't be that high, will they? Geez, I think my rate right now in my house is, I want to say it's 3.5 on my mortgage. And it's fixed. And it ain't going anywhere. And I'm not going to refi. Yeah, 3.5 is where I'm sitting. But hey, Randy, what's up? Nice to see you, always. Vinyl Gorilla, or as we like to lovingly call him, Vanilla Gorilla, is in the house. What's happening, buddy? What's happening? That's my last name right there with a picture of a gorilla next to it. I like that. I kind of like that vibe. Hey, Paul Conlon. Dude, what's up? I showed the records you sent me. I don't know, a couple streams ago, or I did a video on them too. I did a needle drop video on that stuff, and thank you very much for that, Paul. Appreciate that. Hope you're doing well out there. Hell yeah, I want to come back to your country, but why don't you come over here instead, Paul? Come to the U.S. Come on, buddy. Here we go, Diego. Hola, amigo, big fan from Colombia. When is the next episode of House Tour? Good that you asked that, Diego. The next house tour video. Whoops, sorry, I didn't mean to click that yet. The next house tour video. Now he's talking about. I did a video. A lot of people call them music room tours on YouTube in the vinyl community. I did a house tour video because I don't have a music room necessarily. I have a whole house full of music stuff, and I did a 2-part music house tour. I uploaded one part already, and that was the downstairs of the house. The next part 2, will be the upstairs of the house, which is where I am now, and that will be uploaded on Monday. This coming Monday in the morning, you'll be able to see part 2. And I got to tell you, I got about 4,000 views on that video in the last few days, 2 or 3 days, I think it's been. And yeah, it's been really good for my channel. So thank you for everybody that's watched it. If you have watched it and you have any questions about part 1, I'll be glad to answer them during the stream. But yeah, thanks everybody for commenting and watching and liking. And it's really going to do my channel well to have that kind of activity all of a sudden, because, you know, most of my videos get 100, 200 views, 300 views, maybe. Some of the live ones get 1,000 views, but this one is like almost like 4K right now. So that's pretty good for my little channel. So thank you all. And just came back from work, says Alex. Good to find you here. Missed the live stream. 110. Wow, yeah. Praising Satan and blasting music loud. All men play at 10. That's a Manowar reference, isn't it? 1:10 a.m. Well, I appreciate you stopping in here and saying hi, Alexander. I wish we were closer enough on the planet that we could hang out for real, you know? That would be really cool. Michael Proskin, caterer, chef extraordinaire, will be coming to Devotional to cook some very devolved pizzas. Deliciously devolved, I should say, pizzas for Spuds. And I can't wait, Michael. Thanks for your service. And yeah, well, it's going to be fun. We'll see you there. Lazarus. And you still need to do the cassette room. Well, it's not a cassette room, Lazarus. It's just, I walked by, I showed the cassettes. They're in the hallway, the stairwell that goes upstairs. They're at the bottom. I showed those in the beginning of, oh no, wait a second. I showed those at the beginning of part 2. My bad. Okay, so I'm getting part 2 and part 1 videos mixed up. I will show those at the beginning of part 2, Monday. So Lazarus, check it out. Really enjoyed your music museum. Yeah, it's my house, basically. It's become a museum, you know. And here's the thing. With living in a house, a museum, as they say, you know, I've always collected stuff. And at some point, right before I went to college, or right around that time, maybe while I was in college, I realized that I was living in a house with 5, 6 other guys, and really the only personal space I had was my room. Although I did decorate the rest of the house, I felt like I couldn't put all my stuff up, and I had to live with it in boxes. And it was driving me crazy. I was thinking, why do I own all this stuff, and I don't show it even to myself? Like, I can't even look at it easily. I have to go to a box and dig it out, and it's like, you know, why am I keeping it? So I made a promise to myself that most of what I collect will be displayed or easily accessible somehow in my house, because otherwise, why do I have it? So yeah, there we go. That's why it became a museum, because I have to be able to see it and access it easily, all the stuff. Hello, Max the Hat. I'm here with my little sister who just got grounded. It just got grounded. Well, you got to tell us what you did to get grounded. You can't tease us like that. I mean, no, Hello Hell is fine. Hello Hell works here. That Hello Hell is right on brand here. It's right on brand for this channel. I think Hello Hell should be our channel, official channel greeting. Hello Hell. I like it a lot. But Max, tell us what you did to get grounded. Let's see. I can't go anywhere for the field. Future will explain the email. Oh, well, I understand it's, you know, it's a big task to come across the sea. I was just kind of kidding, but wouldn't it be great if we could hang out in America? Not drinking, unfortunately. Well, I'm not either. Okay, yeah, for sure. Yeah, Lazarus, you'll get to see it. I don't go through every single tape, but I give you a pretty good peek at what's going on. Now, I do want to get my friend Tim up here. But yeah, keep in mind if you have any questions about this house tour part one video that I did, uh, feel free to ask. Feel free to go check it out. It's about 40 minutes long, and part two will be about the same amount long, 40 minutes. So here we go. My friend Tim Nolan, longest living friend. We met when we were just little kids, and we air guitared Kiss together, and somehow we're still alive. So here we go. Ready, Tim? All right. Boom.
Yo. Hello, everybody. It is great to see you. How's it going on this Thursday? What's
Gay.
going on? It's gay?
Yeah, it's happy.
Well, it's a happy day.
I mean, look at this guy.
And
that's happy.
And it's like now I can see the mummy thing, but like previously I'm like, at a distance I didn't see the lines. It's like, why is that a mummy?
Look at that arm, dude.
Yeah,
I love that. And he's got the little flaps of bandages coming off here that kind of resemble little ears. Right. It's cute. It's cute. I love it. Yep. But yeah, him and Super Chat, Super 7 Mummy Boy and Super Chat Charlie are pretty much, they're connecting on a lot of things. They have a lot of things in common. Their taste in music and such. So they're doing well.
And they are like, that image right there is the brand. That is you. It's like you got the lava in between. It's like, hey, what's up, Vinyl Dreamscape? How's it going? And Heckfar, what's up, man? Tim is loud. Is it loud on you, Mike?
I have my speaker turned down a lot. Okay. So you're louder than me.
Okay, I will turn that down. Thank you for letting us know. Alrighty.
Look. Be right back. Want to see if anything is better on YouTube. Good choice. I mean, this is where therapy leads. This is where Therapy Thursday leads people, is discovering that they have better things to do with their time than watch this thing. That's part of therapy. People have to graduate from therapy. You can't just sit in therapy your whole life.
I mean, you sometimes it's important to watch, paint dry or your hair dry or whatever.
Check this out. Lazarus says, John Micklethorpe sent me a pair of his pants from the Only the Strong costume about 10 years ago, and I still got them. I need the belt and codpiece you have that I showed in the first house tour video. Yeah, those are not leaving my possession.
Yeah, he barely lets anybody touch them.
I mean, those are, if I can get them professionally cleaned one day, I might, but those are like on the album covers, and and they're on most of his live footage from back then. He wears them all the time. I just love it. Let's see. Look, he's thanking you for the EQ.
Absolutely. No, we appreciate it, because that's the only way we can know.
So, yeah. Tim, got anything to tell us?
Oh, let's see what's going down. No, I just was talking to you a bit earlier. I'm quite excited to see ELO on the 14th of this coming month. And our friends on the West Coast were just posting from last night. And it's just hyping me up. I'm excited because I have never seen them and have always wanted to since Out of the Blue. So yeah, that's probably like that. And of course, gonna be seeing our friends Surfboard this coming month as well. So those are my two super psyched ones.
Oh, that's great. Yeah, I'm gonna miss both those, unfortunately. Okay, so maybe that's not Randy in the chat. I don't know. I can't tell anymore. It really doesn't matter, does it? Hey, Ivan, Music Man, what's happening, Ivan? Good to see you from Norway. What's up, on. ABI. What does that stand for, ABI? But welcome. And what's your little avatar there? A guy playing the drums or some stuff? What is that? What's going on there, ABI? Vanilla Gorilla, Hound, Jalen, what's happening? What's happening, Rocker? Good to see you. Paul Conlon, hope you weren't totally joking. A visit stateside is my bucket list. Oh, come on, dude. I was only joking because it's probably impossible. But yeah, come on, bye. You got a place to stay and everything. Come on.
Absolutely, man. You got it.
Out of the Blue at MSG was my first concert in '78.
So amazing, because I've seen the videos of it, and it's like, gosh, that could never be duplicated again. Like, that was just freaking insane.
I think my sister saw that tour when I was younger.
I think she did.
She's much older. All the So Good to see you again, buddy. Look at that suave picture.
Welcome.
What's happening? My first concert was a Fish concert in 2016 that my parents took me to. Oh, I have a friend of mine who's very big into that band. A couple of friends. Yeah.
Yes.
I never got into the jam band thing really, but I don't hate it necessarily because I have been to a jam band show. I think it was Dave. What's his name? What's the Dave guy?
Dave.
The Dave guy that does the jam band. His tour bus dumped poop on people. Oh, come on, you guys know. Anyway, I went to that guy's concert once because I knew the video director, Dave Matthews. Thank you, Phil. Yeah, Matthews. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Everybody got it now. Everybody knows. I know. I just couldn't remember his name.
And Buck
I went to
stops
that
here.
concert, and the reason I liked the jam band scenario was because I could be in the audience talking to people, and it wasn't like you had to talk over loud music, or not everybody was just totally focused on looking at the band. People were like just kind of socializing, which was kind of cool.
Buck stops here, says to talk ELO and Xanadu.
Dude, wait a second. But
and that's
first,
a
we have to talk about the
freaking
Go-Go's.
killer. Yeah.
Now, what year was that, Vanilla Gorilla? Because I saw the Go-Go's on their talk show tour. I think it was 83 or 84 at the latest. And it was awesome. And NXS opened up for them, and I was blown away by them too. I wasn't really excited that an all-guy band was opening for the Go-Go's because I thought my 12, 13-year-old brain or whatever thought that the Go-Go's should have another all-girl band playing with them. But I loved NXS.
Or Debbie, Debbie could have done it.
That was a little early for Debbie.
Was it? Yeah, I guess so.
Yeah.
That was what, 82?
I worked with Dave Matthews, no comment. I don't know him at all.
And that's funny because I've actually heard he was a nice guy. I don't really care for his music, but yeah, I heard he was a nice
Your
guy.
dad loves Fish so much you try to give me all the names of the members. That's cool that your dad's passionate about a band. I can't imagine my parents be passionate about music at all. You saw the Go-Go's open for the Police. Oh man, that must have been good. I saw the Police on their Synchronicity tour, and Reflex, the band that did Politics of Dancing and Praying to the Beat, they opened for the Police. And I loved the Police show, but I really loved Reflex. I became a huge fan of Reflex. My first concert was Cheap Trick from the Playground. So you heard it from the Playground because it was a local venue. Man, I didn't see Cheap Trick until the mid to late 80s, I think. But I've seen them several times since. I saw them at the Rock and Roll Hall of Fame once. That was fun.
Yeah.
This is the way piss is pronounced in Ireland. I'm going to take a fish. Oh, he's a nice guy, but music. Oh, okay, right. My first concert was Oingo Boingo at
man.
Right after Good for Your Soul. Oh, man, Lazarus. Oingo Boingo wasn't my first concert, but I saw them in I think it was 86. It was in Virginia Beach, and I drove up from college. I was here in college in Raleigh, and me and some friends drove up there, and it was so cool. And I was a member of the Oingo Boingo fan club at the time. So a girl named Darla, who worked for the fan club, who's my pen pal basically, she got me in backstage, and I got to meet everybody except Danny. She said that Danny doesn't meet anybody, and he wouldn't meet people. So she said, don't even worry about him. The other guys are more fun anyway. So I met all the dudes, and they were very cool. And I remember having really bad leg cramps from the road trip up there, because I guess we were dehydrated. But my first concert was Kiss, 1977 or 78. I can never remember. I think it was 77, December 77. The Fix Police tour. Oh, man. I saw the Fix and Flock of Seagulls back in those days.
And it had to be December 77 because you left in June of 78.
Yeah. So saw John Belushi introduce the Go-Go's at the Peppermint Lounge 80. Wow. The Go-Go's played a little club out here in Charlotte called the Milestone Club in the early 80s. And there's footage or photos of that online.
And it's like the grainy, greasy, like the place that you would love to see them. It was up, Todd.
Tristan, what about DJ Lance? I haven't talked to him yet, Tristan.
and he never did respond either from last week.
I do need to call him. I just haven't had time. I've been really busy focusing on devotional work, new Devo merch, possibly for the show coming up in September, and also my eBay stuff I've been really working hard on. So I will try to call him when I can.
I know that he's not far from me now, and he's asked me to come for concerts, but I have not done it yet.
See, you and your dad, Max the Hat, have the genetic code to be that kind of geek. Yes, Todd, you were the first guy with the word odd in his name to be here. Todd, thank you for your support on the eBay store. Thank you, buddy. And look, by the way, if anybody is curious as to what I peddle on eBay, basically it's a bunch of items, music related items that I rescue from the wild. I clean them up, I ultrasonic clean them, and make them better for your collection. So there we go. If anybody's interested in checking it out. Yes, I know. I'm a Music Man. The Soap Girls had a bunch of problems with their visa to the U.S. They were not able to show up here, and it's a bummer. It's a bummer. I had everything planned out to go see them this month, but did not happen. Wow, Paul says my first big concert was Depeche Mode in '82, Dublin. That would have been
must
cool.
have been rough. Jeez,
I've never seen them.
Whoa,
Lynott. Phil Lynott. Oh yeah, that's good stuff. Who else here? Oh no, that's good. It's good to annoy people with that. that's
and it's good that you don't care about that.
Yeah, that's a good thing. No, keep annoying, because only the people who are meant to be annoyed get annoyed. So you're doing your job.
You're getting them. There's something about it that's that they're feeling.
And there's something
Mark,
about you.
Mark saw Elton John in '73. Holy
Can't
crap!
live without you.
Amazing.
Look, you're at the right channel, man. You're at the right channel.
I can't say that I do, but
John 73. Elton John 73. My sister was a huge Elton John fan. Huge. And I don't know if she ever saw him live, I would guess, but
I mean,
let me rephrase it. As big of a music fan as my sister could be, she was that for Elton John. She never made it to our level of music fandom, but back in the day, I remember her talking a lot about.
And she fell off, and
I wonder if she knew he was gay. I don't probably didn't.
Yeah, she was probably hot for him,
I'm a full-time annoyer. Oh, I'm a full-on annoyer. That's great. Oh. Be annoyed. Record hound. What's happening?
Yeah, we know a few of them.
Oh, so let me mention something here. Let me on my list here. First of all, let's get this out of the way. I want everybody to post in the chat, and I want you to start with the word positive, but I want you to post something positive that happened to you since last Thursday, something forward moving in your life, something that you got to check off your list, something that made you money, an enemy of yours that died, whatever, something positive that happened in your life since last Thursday. I want to hear about it. And for me, it was making huge strides in my eBay business. My profit margin this month is it is exactly double what I'm used to making every month on eBay. And I've been kicking ass going through all this old stock that I've had built up in my house for the last 2 or 3 years. And I'm almost done cleaning and listing every single bit of vinyl that I have in this house that's for sale. And I'm down to about a crate and a half, 2 crates of records that I still have to clean and list. So I'm really kicking ass. So that's my big positive. Now, Todd likes to use words, and he says, positive, excellent. Spaceman Bob Max Sabbath show Sunday in Cincinnati, made the 325-mile drive to work Monday morning with 25 minutes to spare. Okay, so Dickies weren't on that show, right? That was Spaceman Bob and Max Sabbath, because I know the Dickies are playing with Max Sabbath at a few shows this year. Oh, from Thursday, I'm a Pilmer droid for now. Well, hey, whatever that means. This is kind of a Pilmer droid too. So maybe you look kind of like Charlie. Do you look like that guy? Okay. Maybe you look like Charlie. That's funny. I like this Buck Stops Here person. Positive. I just now purchased The Decline of Western Civilization Part 2. You did? Lazarus, I was just going to say, I have that CD on sale right now on my eBay page. And you just got it. I was hoping somebody would get that because I bought it thinking I would keep it. But then I was like, you know what? I got to not put so many things in my house right now. I've got to get them out of my house. Plus the fact that I just paid my property taxes last month, which killed me. So yeah, I sold it, but I didn't want to sell it, but I'm glad you got it, Lazarus. I'm glad somebody I know got it. That's really cool. Thank you for your support on the eBay, Lazarus. I guess this is a positive. My power came back. That's always good, Ian. Always good. What did you do for Dave? Oh, okay. Okay. Positive. I saw New Kids on the Block with my kid and some of my favorite friends on planet Earth. And I gotta say, all is so good. I saw New Kids on the Block a few years ago. They were doing this thing called the Mixtape Tour, And I only bought a ticket to the show, and I very rarely buy tickets to concerts, but I only bought a ticket to the show really to see Debbie Gibson because I'm a huge Debbie Gibson fan. And by the way, she was the only performer on that stage, and there was probably 5 to 8 different bands or whatever. She was the only one that played an instrument on stage. So that was kind of cool. But yeah, I thought New Kids on the Block actually were very entertaining, and they didn't look bad. They looked pretty good for their age. Nobody was real sloppy and out of shape, and everybody was a great performer. They sounded like their voices were good, and they actually came out probably to prove they weren't lip syncing. They all came out individually into the audience, and they all found a place to sit next to somebody in the audience, just random fans, and they did a whole song just sitting in the audience around random fans and singing. So that was pretty cool. I was impressed by that show for that reason. Now, Max the Hat says, positive, I made a new friend in my piano class, and we might make a band together. He plays the bass, and I play a lot of keyboards and guitar. Man, you've been waiting since last Saturday to tell this. Max, that is really good news, because those kind of decisions that you're making are putting you on the road to being a creator. And that's a very important thing in life. I think it'll keep your soul happier if you create more to balance the amount of consumer you are, because we're all consumers, like hardcore. So got to balance it out with creating, that's for sure. Records. I know I mispronounced it, Todd. Sorry, records. You see Dickies and Max Sabbath in a week. Well, that's definitely a positive. You got to let me know how that goes, Adrian. Please shoot video or, say hi to the band for me. Whatever you can do. Ivan, amazing. Positive. I'm still alive, and I love the new Nick Cave album that came out today. Oh, cool. I'm not much into Nick Cave, but that is a positive to like a new album by one of your artists. Hey, Butter Nice, how did the other therapy go? The other therapy. Now, that other therapy didn't have.
Yeah, that was the non-therapy.
Who's coughing?
It's coming from above.
Who's coughing? Oh, I thought there was no other humans in your house today. Take your clothes off, young man.
On camera or no?
Yeah, because Mummy Boy says yes. Mummy Boy right here.
Mummy Boy.
Yeah, Mummy Boy. Look at Mummy Boy.
Stop it. You're crazy. Nipple.
Look at that.
Got to do the nipple.
Right there. Man, we're going to have to get all that hair off that thing. That's great. Yeah, that's a burglar that just broke into Tim's house.
Yeah, but I'm on the stream, so I can't be bothered right now.
Okay. So Butter Knives, yeah, how was that other therapy? Actually positive, said Butter Knives. I also got into a keyboard class. Twinning. Nice. I can't wait to see you guys perform at Devotional, Butter Knives.
Oh my gosh, it's going to be great.
And Butter Knives, I just finished the flyer design. We're not getting a whole bunch of them printed this year, but I think we'll get a few printed on nice paper to maybe sell for cheap at the Devotional. But your band is on the flyer, Butter Knives, Butter Tuna, and I can't wait for you to see it. Max the Hat, I love to draw and I want to make music and I love creating. Keep on that path. Don't get lazy and don't get bored with it.
That is it. And like, just be you. Don't adapt to
positive.
Anybody else.
Positive. Got enrolled to college. I gotta say, I'm not much of an academic, but I did go to college, right? And I really appreciated college, not so much for what the classes taught me, because I'm really not good at retaining that kind of knowledge, but it taught me how to live with people. It taught me how to be a social animal away from my parents. It taught me how to be in bands. It taught me how to have my own space, my own schedule. It just gave me a lot of freedom. And that freedom taught me a lot about how I would proceed with my life.
That's when your creativity just went crazy. Like, that's when you really did your stuff.
Adrian. Thanks for stopping in, Adrian. We love you. Positive. I'm also taking my kid to see King Gizzard and Lizard. Now, it's a very popular band. A lot of people like that band. I've met one of the guys in that band at a Devo show. He was very nice, and he was a very big Devo fan. I remember he was kind of a heavy-set guy with some face hair, a beard, mustache kind of thing, if I remember correctly. Maybe he had long hair. Can't remember if he had dreads or long hair, but anyway, he was a bigger guy, and he was real nice. I gave him a Devo button. Paul Conlon from the UK. Positive. Glad I had a chance to say hi, but I got to go as I have an early start again tomorrow. Hey, Paul, we love you, brother. I'm glad we've known each other for so many years. Keep in touch, man. Yeah, well, I have the actual therapy. It's usually compared to Mummy Boy. Look, Mummy Boy is no joke. I mean, look at that. You can't You can't be sad looking at Mummy Boy. Look at that. And look at his little cute nub. Oh, I love cripple things. I love cripple things, man. Cripple things are go. Uh, so yeah, no Dickies at Cincy. Got to wait until they come to Pittsburgh with the Queers. Yeah, I think I might be at that one, Todd. I'm trying to make it happen. Hit the for this crazy stream, Ivan. That's very kind of you. And it does work. That little thumb doesn't just mean you like it or anything. That just means you're interacting with the channel, and the algorithms at YouTube love to see that interaction because then they'll share my channel with other people, like some of the new people that have popped in here. I'm sure that's why they found out about it. And Mark Thorner, positive, just found out that Exploited are playing down here in my neck of the woods in October. I think I saw Exploited once when I was a kid. I really do kind of like Waddy and his personality and his, the fact that he's rocked the mohawk for so many years. As far as the punk genre that Exploited is from, it's not my favorite punk, that British kind of pub punk, I guess you call it, that beer drinking British punk. But I love the way that guy has looked over the years. Really do. Oh, hell yeah, says Butter Nice. We got the shirts made, by the way, giving you one, Tim. Oh, nice. I don't mind buying your merch, Butter Tuna. I like to reward people who are creative, especially so early in life. It's very good. Cape Cod Ken, a fellow eBay salesman. What's happening? Attorneys at Dork. I'll take that. I'll take that. I'm a Gizzard lover. Most people are. That's a very popular band. Record Hound, positive. Washed a crate and a half of Purge LPs last couple of days, all destined for record shows. Now, how did you wash them? Do you have a ultrasonic cleaner, or do you just wash them by hand? What is your method, Record Hound? Hit the thumbs up. Thanks, Joe. I don't know what we're at with the thumbs up right now. Let me give it a gander. Let's see here. What do we got going on? Come on, refresh, you silly ass computer. Oh, there we go. Hey, that's pretty good. Pretty good. I have a cute nub. Mummy Boy is so joyous, frolicking around his flower field of crippledness. Now that sounds like lyrics on one of your original songs, Butter Knives. That's great. Butter Knives, I wear an extra big shirt and thumb done. Thank you. It really does help for some reason. U.S. punk rules. I like some British punk, but not quite the style that Exploited was. I love some Discharge, D beat as they call it. I loved like the Vibrators and the Sex Pistols and a lot of British punk bands. Generation X, even one of the first pop punk bands, really, in my opinion. Thanks, Butter Knives, for the no shirt offer to me. Randy, that is fucking great. Even if that's not Randy, he's got Randy's personality down. Oh, now you get them for free. You live with us backstage for free. I can never pay. Yeah, it's fine. I'm just repaying the rock and roll gods who let me get backstage at Devo a long time ago. So, it's I got to do it. I'm like an evangelist. I got to help you. But you're very sweet. Thank you very much, Butter Knives. Thumbed. Thank you, Lazarus. Noise. That's a good question, Richard. Physical scrub with cotton pads, water, and then ultrasonic. Wow. That's cool. I usually do the wipe down scrub part after the ultrasonic, but that's really great.
Yeah, like if it's a dirty one, it's like I'll do it mid, take it out while it's still wet.
A Record Hound, how many records can you wash at once in your cleaner? I can do 10 at once in mine. So it makes it real easy to do a batch of 20 a day, typically, is what I try to do. But now I'm running out, man. It's going to be down to the point where soon I'm going to have to go out to buy stock to list before I list things, which will be great. Positive found a copy of The Liars. Some Liars. Oh, I don't own any of them. I can't really even tell you what they sound like, but I have heard of them and I know they're good. I just don't know much about them. Richard James says, Michael Pimmer, did you have anything to do with that Devo Little Death performance? They did Praying Hands. Well, no, I helped. I didn't go to that one, but I did pack the wardrobe case for them and gave them pulled out the stuff they needed to wear. But no, there was no budget to have the whole crew there for that. Pilmer, you are the rock and roll god. Petition to make a religion called Pilmerism, where we all dress up as Super Chat Charlie and drink from toilets. Hey, I think that's your job in life, Butter Knives, is to start that religion. Because I don't think the God can start the religion about himself. I think other people have to do that.
And you know what, Mike? I think we're going to start seeing, those velvet paintings are going to be like butter knives on the wall and all. Everybody.
I'm almost afraid to put this on the screen for you, Tim, because I know what the answer is going to be. But we have a request. Not on your life.
I don't have rooms set up the way Mike does. The one I'm in right now used to be, and I was like, you
should just do a room tour anyway.
just seeing, boom.
It would be really interesting.
It's like, I mean, it's all music.
You get a lot of comments like, "Holy shit!"
Exactly.
What is that
cow in here?
Wash your hands 3 times a day. Always do what your mom and dad say. You know what that's from?
Obviously, one of the kids' shows, but I have no idea.
No, it's a Devo song. Sean,
it's got to be
welcome, Sean. Only one at a time, but it's all automatic. Oh, okay. Wow, one at a time. Yeah, man, that would kill me if I had to do one at a time. That would take forever. Hey, what's up, Dave? How's it going, buddy? Nice to see you every now and then on your streams with James. I try to pop in when I can. Wait, is Ann here? Because some reason Joe Machos is crying out for Ann.
He's going to start singing Marry Me, Ann.
Oh, my God. What else we got going here? Wait, we'll make a painting where it's like Jesus and someone touching fingertips in the clouds, but replace Pilmer and Tim. No, please don't put Tim in that. Do not put Tim in that. Tim is in his own separate drawing, please.
Make sure the David part is Mike.
Tim is somewhere below the clouds on the ground looking up. He's not up there in the clouds with me, okay? Let's get that straight. Different brand. Okay, so almost time for winter bras.
It might be.
Tim's got his winter bra on right now.
Yeah, see?
Okay, the Liars were formerly the Boston band DMZ. Oh, I remember DMZ. Okay, that's funny. I used to have the DMZ record, or one of the records. Positive, going to see Weezer next Friday in Chicago. Right. Oh, no, wait. Oh, no, Ween is the one that canceled their tour. Weezer is still touring. Yeah. I knew one of those WEE bands.
No, Ween didn't cancel their tour. They disbanded.
Tim is photobombing then. It adds to the comedic effect.
See? Tim, that's what we got to do.
Okay. If Tim was actually good at photobombing. Winter here, summer soon, says Bucks to Fear. Yeah, DMZ, what was the song they did? That was the popular song they did. It's on the record that I either have or used to have. I can't remember what it was. I can't remember. But anyway, I want to show you guys something. So you guys know that I love stickers, right? I make these little stickers that say I threw up. I've made those for over 20 years. You know, it's just it's a parasitic sticker. It needs a host to come off of, right? You need to put it with something else, but I've been doing those. Then I started doing these lost limb stickers, right? I like putting those on things. And I even have a dork side sticker that I got in Chicago recently. But recently, as recent as last Thursday after my stream, if you remember, I took a 4-mile walk after the stream last week. And I went to, I was at a local bar, and I popped into Dead Wax's live stream he was doing to say hi. And then as I was leaving the bar, I noticed this jar that said free on it. And I looked in, and there was a bunch of beer promotional stickers in there. See these here? Okay. These are promoting a beer called Fat Tire. Okay. And I don't know why, but I picked up a whole lot of them just because I thought, I could use those for something. I could use those for something. So then I got home the next day, and I realized what I could do with these. Okay? Does anybody want to guess what I made this say instead of this? I made it say something else. I'll wait a minute or so until people can guess what I changed this to say. Okay? Just using the letters that are already there. I changed it to say something, and then I'll show you what happened when I just took 2 or 3 slices with this X-Acto blade, what we can make each of these stickers into. Okay? Anybody want to guess? Tim, if you see any guesses come up?
That's the only one I've seen.
Randy?
Yeah. Well, you knew that one was coming.
Randy, look at that. Okay, so what I did was I cut right here. I cut the R right against the end of it, and I put the R right over this T right here. The T right here, so that the edge of the T was still sticking out. See, and then moved this T over to the end of the R, and then look. The cool thing is it still has the copyright symbol at the end of it, so it's like fart copyright. So I'm gonna do that with all these stickers, and I'm gonna stick them
And
around.
Todd figured that too, but Ken came up with this.
I like Tat Fire.
Yeah.
Tat Fire, that's great. You
And
can also
a
do
record
tit.
hound.
Yeah, you can do tit, but I think fart's going to be the one. I'm going to go if I find more of these, and if anybody finds these free fat tire stickers at any bars, please send me a few because I'm going to put fart stickers everywhere. It's not just fart; it's fart registered trademark.
But Mike, Record Hound came out with a good one.
Farty.
But check this one out. Like this would be awesome.
Farty. Fattier. Well, there's. Oh, that's right. That's using all the letters.
Yeah, like that'd be cool.
Fattier. That's a little cerebral though. I'm not sure people
and make it trademarked, of course.
Fattier, but I think fart is powerful though.
Well, and you could probably put this sticker with it.
Whoa! Don't show that. Don't show that.
Somebody here,
not a good move.
Probably
not
knows what that is.
Move. No.
Oh, you're silly.
Oh, now since last week, you guys, I have. Oh, look, I'm back. My mom left the house. Party. Now, since last week, I have had to purchase a new boom stand for my mic, the thing that holds this up, because the other one broke. Now, here's the kind that I got, and it's working quite well. And hopefully it doesn't break in half like the other one did. What's that?
Is it fine?
It is. It's fine. Yeah. So this is going to help hopefully do the trick for us here on the channel. So how about those fart stickers? I really love them. I love the fart stickers.
You love the fart.
Mm-mm.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure you do.
Not a big fan of the actual fart, but I do like the sound and the word. If I could just stick those anywhere I wanted, I mean, that's power. That is power.
It's something.
I like how the R kind of looks Star Warsy with that little edge.
Yeah.
What else do I have? I want to show a couple of making bracelets with my sister, says Max. That's cool. Oh wait, does anybody say what the DMZ song was? There was one song that got some
DMZ were Destroyer, Borderland, Mighty Ides, etc.
Am I thinking of the wrong? I don't remember. I'm going to try to look that up before the next stream so I remember what the hell it was. Maybe I'm thinking of a totally different band, but I think it's DMZ. I want to show a couple of things I found at the flea market last weekend for $1 each. Okay, first off, check this out. Honestly, they're all in a box, and I'm waiting to have a time to sit down and read the backs of all those stickers because you put notes on all the backs of them. So they're all in one little folder box thing, and I just got to read. I want to read through them before I take the sticky notes off of the back of them. So no, I haven't done anything with those yet. But I have found a nice place for the toilet and the toilet paper you sent me, which you'll see in part 2 of my house tour video coming Monday. Drawing, but let's just say it includes 4 fart. I'm not talking just because I'm embracing the art of the fart.
Hey, the art of fart is endless.
I want you to know that this used to be a beer promotional sticker, and
instead of draw a dick on it, it's going to be the new fart page.
Nobody knows what that is here. Nina Hagen band. I found this German pressing with the red tray card. Pretty cool. Perfect condition, no scratches or anything. Got that for $1, and I didn't own any of her stuff on CD, so that was kind of cool. Anybody down with Nina? Now this has a great cover of White Punks on Dope, but it's totally different words in German. Okay, Buddy Holly's
that was their first big hit, I would say.
Now here's the other thing I found at the flea market for $1. Check this out.
Oh, nice.
Unmasked Kiss cassette.
Wait, whoa! The side, there's something different.
Well, I have
the S's.
I have a clear shell of this one, but I didn't have a tan shell of this one, so this one goes in my collection. I was going to sell it if I already had it, but I didn't have this one, so I got to keep it. So
The
that
side of
goes.
mine, like all the ones that I have, they don't. The S's aren't the same as yours.
It depends on what pressing it is.
Hmm.
I think the earlier ones had the Kiss logo. Weezer sucks. Just saying.
And Randy, Mike used to say the same thing, and then he saw them, and he changed his opinion.
Who?
You.
Oh, they put on a good rock show.
Yeah.
And there were catchy songs. I mean, I don't think I'll ever buy a Weezer album, but the show was really big. I mean, there's something to be said to have a lot of money to put on a big show. So them and Green Day had the most huge, just like explosions and all kinds of shit going on. And I gotta say, the songs were very catchy and well done.
Yeah,
but I don't think I'll be buying any Weezer albums.
And I have the records, and like I said, he used to laugh at me, but it's like I don't care. I like some. I
saw Nina Hagen live in the late '80s, crazy good, man. Right. I wish I could have seen that. Yeah. Nina Hagen is fucking amazing. Weezer has a good tone. Oh, hi, Peter Graves.
Yeah, I agree. Hey, what's up, Peter? Yeah, I totally agree.
My wife had the Weezer CD. It's a chick band. That's why Tim likes them.
Randy, you don't even know what a chick band is.
Tim does, but Tim does.
Yes, I absolutely do. And you all do, because Michael Pilmer was just talking about them about 15, 20 minutes ago, like for 10 minutes. It's like, yeah, okay.
you know what chick band
You go see New Kids on the Block, and I'll go see Kiss.
You didn't go see Kiss, though. And I saw New Kids on the Block and Kiss.
I did not.
I'm talking about recently. I'm talking about recently in the last couple of years.
I've not done the bubblegum. In the 70s, I would, but not.
I like the Runaways. Well, who doesn't love the Runaways?
Hell yeah.
I remember when the Runaways were, I discovered them because they were in the back of one of the old Kiss magazines that my mom got me when I was a kid. The rock magazines that would focus mostly on Kiss, and they had other bands mixed in. Well, Runaways were at the back of the magazine, and I still have the magazine where I wrote a little number or a code or something on each of the Runaways to show which one I had a crush on the most. And I think it was between Cherry and Joan Jett. I couldn't decide for the longest who I liked the best, but then it was Joan that won. And then when Joan went on tour on solo, I was like, oh, how did my favorite Runaway go solo and become the most popular one? I'm so blessed that my favorite Runaway was the one that goes solo. So yeah, there's my Runaway tale. Hey, Zuna, your boy Butter Knives was in here, and we're talking about therapy and such. And we're talking about this kid, Mummy Boy. Super 7 Mummy Boy and Super Chat Charlie are becoming great friends.
But not just Mummy Boy, but Mummy Boy with his nub.
Oh, he's got a nub.
See?
Dig that nub.
It is all about the nub, Zuna.
I mean, how can you make a severed arm look so cute? It's great. I like this OMG. There's something good happening because there's an OMG. I just know that. I know that for a fact. Now, don't forget, Monday morning, part 2 of the house tour. Hey, Randy Deadwax, did you see the house tour video I did? I'm really curious as to what you, I think maybe you commented on it, didn't you? But I think when you comment on something, your channel name comes up different. Or it's weird. It doesn't say Deadwax. It says something else. Yay, therapy and friendship nubs. That's awesome. Max and Zuna hanging out. That's cool. Max, you really got to come to Devotional.
I agree. And
I met Cherry Curie when she was promoting her book. Got to say she was a knockout and very friendly. Oh, that's cool.
Nice.
Deadwax, I'm going to forget to get your cherry bomb signature when I go to Charlotte. How about that?
No, but he put his second child in the box. He just didn't mail it yet.
I did. Now, here's the thing, Randy. It's going to be interesting to see how these two guys get along. They both have the same look on their face. They both have exactly. I think they share some genetics. I think this might be related to you, Deadwax. I think it's got your eyes and your smile, Deadwax. Because this is Deadwax. And if you don't know, people new to the channel, Deadwax66, a.k.a. Randy, sent me his firstborn child. He was just disillusioned with having a child as soon as it was born. So he threw it in a box, sent it to me. And now I use him for my needs.
He uses him.
And for my channel. And he has a good life now.
Well, define good.
Better than yours.
Well, again, it's in the eye of the beholder.
Here's a question about the house tour video. I got that Kraftwerk poster. I can't remember exactly where, but it was when I was in college. And what I found out about it, and I don't think I mentioned this in video, is that, or maybe I did, but there's a blank spot at the bottom of the Kraftwerk poster where that's typically where the date of the show or whatever would be posted for that tour. And for some reason, that was one that was blank. And I don't know where or how I got it, but I framed it as soon as I got it.
And hang on, why don't you address this? I just noticed.
Awesome. Part two is gonna be good.
And then
Loves of My Life, Joan, Susie. Oh yeah, Chrissy Hine, Nico, Vivian Westward, Francis. I don't even know who Francois Hardy is. Who is Francois Hardy? Susie. Oh man, I saw Susie in concert back in the '80s, and oddly enough, a band called the Raunch Hands opened up for her. And Raunch Hands is one of my top 10 favorite bands in the world, and I discovered them because they opened for Susie, and it was a total mismatch bill. I mean,
no way I'm shocked.
What's that?
Yeah, like I didn't even realize that they opened up for them. Holy
crap. Yeah. So it was a very mixed. The Raunch Hands were not Susie and the Banshees audience, and vice versa. But I loved the Raunch Hands and became a huge fan of them after that. So,
wow, yeah, that's wild. Holy crap!
Oh, Francois French just died. What's she known for? I just don't know. Is she in a band? I don't know. I'm just clueless about that. Totally. Looking on my list here to make sure I'm not forgetting anything. Yeah, but this thing with the eBay that I'm cranking through all this old stock is because, over the last 2 years when I was traveling a lot on tour, I would have every now and then have a moment to go out and thrift and pull a few things and put them in the room here, the storage room, until I got to sell them. And then I was just traveling so much, I didn't really have time to sell the stuff. So it just built up to be this big stack of crates full of records that I knew I had to sometime process and clean and all that. So the last few months, I mean, probably for this year, the last 8 months, I've been going through and just knocking it out, and I'm almost done, so that now when I need to sell something on eBay, certainly after I get back from devotional, I will have to go out to find something to sell before I can sell it, which is great because I don't like having the stock filling up my house. So I'm looking forward to the time when I can really start digging into that buying stuff at thrifting, because I love the process of thrifting.
And hopefully you find plenty in Ohio.
Raunch Hands. Now, Deadwax, do you own any Raunch Hands? Do you like them? Because I love that band. Everything they've ever released, I love it. And Raunch Hands is one of those bands where if I find something I don't have in any form, I have to get it. Any pressing, any flyer, poster, T-shirt, whatever.
What would you consider that, Mike? Hillbilly rock? It's
Raunch Hands is like drunk country punk. It's got horns in it. It's like sleazeball. It's like Raunch Hands are all to themselves. There's no band that sounds just like the Raunch Hands. I guess some people would call it psychobilly maybe, but it's really just drunk Southern influenced punk rock or something. It's really hard for me to describe.
It's something. I remember the first time you played it.
Wow. Dude, I love Raunch Hands, Deadwax. I dig it. What's your favorite Raunch Hands, Deadwax? Cow punk is what sometimes they call it. But they were so much more than just cowpunk. They were, they were really hardcore drinkers too, which is I think why the singer eventually passed away, unfortunately. But they really sang about it and did it and performed it. Hello, Daniel Hensley. How are you, buddy? Throwing the goat. Here we go. Hey, Michael, just wondering if you have all the Thor stuff on display, because you mentioned a museum, but I never saw it. No, well, most of my Thor stuff is old costumes and stuff. I mean, I have the records and the tapes and the CDs displayed, but the costumes is more difficult. So most of those are folded up in boxes. I have a lot of VHS tapes that aren't on display because they're just VHS tapes,
Well, and a lot of paper, a lot of the paper.
I got pinback buttons. Those are all in a lamp that I show. I think it's upstairs here. I think one of the lamps I show up here is all Thor buttons. Oh no, it was the one on top of the fridge. I think is all Thor buttons. I showed that at the downstairs one.
And wasn't it just like last year he sent you 2 boxes for the Thor archives?
Yeah, those are mostly old costumes. So it's like things that are kind of rotting, and I would have to have full mannequins to put them on if I displayed them. So that's a little impossible. Yo,
Hello,
what's up, Ed Warner? My friend from Raleigh here. What's happening, buddy? How's it going? Good to see you.
what's up, man?
Ed Warner's has been in a lot of rock bands in his time. Mm. Now, Ed Warner is the friend of mine who has the sickest Little Marcy collection I've ever seen. And I have a pretty sick Little Marcy collection, but he actually interacted with Marcy Tigner via email or some such thing back in the day. And she sent him some wonderful gifts, which I'm very envious of.
I know that you've told me about somebody like you. I never knew that was Ed. Wow, that's cool.
Yeah, when she hopped into that Cadillac and left me with the Ford. I know that song. Yeah, that's an early Raunch Hands. Now I tend to like the later Raunch Hands a little better when they had more production. They were kind of faster and more distorted guitar and more angst. Like there's an album called "Fuck Me Stupid," which is one of my favorites, and "Have a Swig with Nig" is another one of my favorites. But that's when they're really, I think, at their peak. Is those albums? Those was it late '80s, early '90s, something like that. But man, they're such a good band live. I was lucky to see them live twice, no, 3 times in my day, and man, great. Kiff on Friday. Oh, yeah, the 13th. I think that's too close to my devotional work to be able to get out. I got to drive to devotional on the 19th. The 15th is when I get shipment of shirts. I got to. I don't know. We'll see. When I die, you can have my Little Marcy collection. Oh my goodness, I'm going to kill you, Ed. Ed, I wouldn't get around me anytime soon because I will kill you.
I'm telling you, Ed, like I've never known you were that guy, but yeah, I have heard all about it.
I don't know Giant Sand, Buck Stops here, and I don't know much about Jason the Scorchers, but I did. Did I already sell them? I may have a couple of Jason and the Scorchers albums on my eBay page, but I think I may have sold them.
Yeah, I know I did. I know who. I've seen it, but don't know much about it.
DMZ were Peter Gerber, Jay Mona. I don't know if it's the same DMZ I'm thinking of. I'll have to look into that after the stream. I'm gonna write myself a note here because I'm curious now. This DMZ band, if it's the one I'm thinking of. Let me see. DMZ. Okay, I'm gonna look that up because I swear I remember a band with a 3-letter name, and I swear it was DMZ, but I thought they were from New York or something. Kind of like a rock band with a little tiny bit of a punky edge, maybe. I don't know. I'll have to look it up. Oh, it's DMX. I think it was DM. No, that's a rapper. I got to look this up now. It's driving me crazy. I don't know that either. How Gelb? You were talking way over my head. Buck Stops here. Can we set up a cowpunk show next month, please? Yeah, Ed says, yeah, she sent me a press pack with several signed photos and little tiny business cards that the
Nice.
Yeah, I know. It's such a cool display in your house, dude. I'll have to come back to your
but Ed, do you have one of the original Marcy dolls?
No, he doesn't have a doll.
Because I mean, I've got all my things to notify even me, and I found that one that he ended up getting. It's not the actual doll because
it's not the plastic doll. It's the fabric doll.
Right. It was one for little kids. But
man, did it have the box? Did yours have the box that you found? Did you buy it, Tim?
What? No. The one that you got is the one that.
Yeah, but you said you found one like that.
No. The one that, remember I sent you the thing. That's the one that you got. That's the one.
Okay, right. So you're not saying you found another one, yeah? Because that one's cool.
No. And I do. I have all my things like to notify me if any ever comes up. And once in a while I get like a flag, but it's never really that.
Yeah, I'll look for them in thrift stores all the time.
Yeah, like I've never seen any of it, But
yeah, I love that stuff. There's a little pin too. There's a little pin.
Yes, that was supposed to come with that, right?
I don't think it came with anything. DMZ was a garage punk. Yeah, that's the one. That's the one. Okay, I have that record somewhere, or I used to, and I'm gonna dig and see if I can figure out what song that was that I liked by them. Now you got me thinking. Yeah, you got me thinking, you guys. So, yeah, thank you again to everybody who's watched that house tour video because it's gotten like 4,000 views in the last 3 days or something. So,
and if you haven't seen it yet, guys, like,
Tim
seriously,
hasn't even seen it yet.
I have
Tim
not seen
has not. Tim, my wingman here, my co-host, has not even watched it yet.
and what I'm saying is, like, I helped put some of that stuff up and everything else, and like, literally, I've been going there for years, and I still always see something different that I hadn't seen before. So yeah, if you like music at all, just check it out. It's really something else.
It's nuts.
It is.
It's nuts.
And I like nuts. Like, that's if having that kind of music and like that much is what it is, then I want to be it.
Yeah, I don't know a doll. I'd like to know where the original doll is. Yeah, man, wouldn't that be? I wonder if there was more than one original doll too.
There was, because like, and that's why I found out they actually sold dolls that looked like the one that she used in the videos. So they did sell them for a time, but I think there were like 3 originals.
Yeah. So butter knives. The thing with having a house that looks like mine is you can't get too wrapped up in trying to figure out how exactly to display everything. Just put it up, and it'll work out to however it works out. Don't try to pre-plan everything because then you'll never get anything up on your walls. So just put stuff on your walls, surround yourself with things you love and that interest you, and it'll be a good conversation piece for people to come over. And just don't put roadblocks up for yourself in trying to figure out too hard what it's going to look like. Just put it on the wall.
And Randy, we're friends, but I don't know if I would go as far as say it like.
Oh, you don't even have to be a friend for Tim to like your nuts. You have to be male.
And unless we're talking, pecans, almonds. Yeah.
Oh yeah, I get you, Max. What you were saying about DMZ, the parking garage company. Yeah, that's old news. Says Vanilla. Only nuts. Sometimes you feel like a nut.
You're not wrong.
Michael has a lot of Debo hats. Yeah, well, they're called energy domes. Yeah, and I do have some stacks of them around the house, but honestly, most of them are stuck together. They're bootleg domes that were made in the wrong way, so that when they were stored, they stuck together in the heat. So I have a lot of those, and every now and then I'm able to crack one off the stuck pile. So that's what I do. I have so much stuff on my walls that some stuff is taped over old stuff. Yeah. Now, if you ever decide to take that stuff down, just keep it to the best of your ability. Keep it, because years and years and years later, you're going to be glad you kept it. Okay, so most of their songs are named after other songs that got Destroyer, Cinderella, Bad Attitude, Baby Boom, Borderline. Huh. Yeah, I'm going to have to look. Look at these people exchanging niceties here. Look. Oh, yeah. Hope you're doing well, Sean, brother. Oh, look at the love. I'm not sure. Well, I don't know how many energy domes I have, which I guess are considered Devo hats, but I also have other hats, helmets and such that are Devo. So there's no telling.
And ironically, how many do you wear, Mike?
None.
See, like, that's in that trip, everybody.
Well, I do for every now and then a Devo specific video. I'll wear one, but it's my work uniform.
I've never seen you wear one.
Because you never watch my videos.
Yes, I do. But obviously, you
wouldn't know it because Tim never. Have you ever seen? Have you people ever seen Tim comment on any of my videos? Absolutely not.
Hello. Absolutely, people in here have, and they respond to my comments. So clearly, you don't even.
You guys, if you ever see Tim comment on one of my videos, please send me a message and alert me.
No.
It hasn't happened in years.
Mike, if they see that, they get a vinyl. They get some kind of vinyl.
You're going to send them vinyl.
No, you are. No,
Tim is. You owe these people.
No, you're going to send them.
You have not even commented on anything. Okay, you're supposed to be my best friend.
You want to pay for the shipping? Oh, I'll send the vinyl.
Okay. Tim's a loser. Everybody thinks that. 1 in the chat. Type a 1 in the chat. Tim's a loser.
And Mike,
he's supposed to be my wingman, and he doesn't even watch my channel content. He doesn't even watch or comment on my channel. I ask him all the time, Tim, you see that new video I put up? No, I haven't really watched it yet.
Tim, what have you been doing? Oh, well, didn't want to bring you down, but I blah, blah, blah. Oh, sorry to hear that. Yeah, I don't do that with this guy.
Well, because you live in Ohio. I tried to warn you about that. What
No,
would happen. I tried to warn you. The
it
Ohio
comes
life
from
is
North
not going to be
Carolina.
full. The
It
Ohio
comes
life is
straight.
not going to be full of fun and
It
games.
comes straight from North
You can
Carolina.
try to talk over me, but I'm telling the truth.
What about
So
your tooth?
Tim is my wingman, and he
What's
doesn't
wrong with your
watch
tooth?
any of my content.
What was wrong with your tooth?
I bit into your hard balls.
Well, you shouldn't do that. That's not
Well,
nice.
You paid me enough.
I no.
Your audio house video is awesome. Your place rocks. Thanks, Eddie. Appreciate that.
Hey,
Now,
yeah,
part
good to
2 is
see you.
coming on Monday. Okay. Pilmer Nolan feuds. Well, if you could only see what happens outside of the camera.
and seriously, it's like we've known each other a long time. So yeah, it has happened.
Now, see, what I might do is set up a members only channel where
You gotta
people
pay
pay
extra.
to see me and Tim really go at it.
Oh,
I mean, like,
you will see the real behind the scenes.
I think that's funny too, Douglas. That's why it's on my wall. Here's the thing, Douglas. I'll collect when I go to thrift stores. I'll find little crosses. I usually like to find wooden crosses, and I'll buy them if they're nice and plain, because I always find little characters that fit on those crosses really nicely. Like anybody who's kind of doing this, or a bendable figure or a toy that's doing this, I'll put them on a cross. So Gene fit on a cross. I think right above the Gene, you may have seen the smiley face bendy toy that's on a cross. I have a lot of crosses over here waiting for characters to be on them. So that's just what I do. It's one of my hobbies. Crucifying random toys.
Oh, bam.
What is this guy doing? I'm trying to. No Tim comment disco. What does that mean?
I was gonna say, like, I'm not sure what you guys mean. Sorry.
Okay. Well, here's the thing. So, Tim, you're going to sing or dance this time?
You're gonna sing and I'll dance this time.
Okay. I'm going back to my favorite. I can't get out. I can't get enough of this damn song.
Because I was like, oh, I don't
Hey,
have any
man.
new songs, but yeah, I guess he's doing the same thing.
No, I don't need a new song. I love this damn song. All right. It goes through my head in the morning and at night. Okay. So, Todd, thank you for that kind donation. And for those of you who've not seen a super chat donation in this channel before, what happens is my friend back here, the Crochet Clown, who is now also making friends with Mummy Boy and Super Chat Charlie, of course, but he loves him some disco, the Crochet Clown back there.
But I have
And
to
so,
announce, if you have queasy stomachs, you may need to turn away.
because Tim's going to take his shirt off.
No. You might want to shut your computer down.
Let me get back into this thing, Tim. So what happens is when people send a super chat donation, I make a little Crochet Clown disco happen, and I will be reminiscing on some disco lyrics while Tim shakes his ass. So here we go. The disco will soon be turned on, and I will start reciting lyrics to a very cool disco song. Here we go. Satisfaction came with a chain reaction. I couldn't get enough, so I had to strut my stuff. The heat was on, rising to the top. Everybody going strong. That is when my spark got hot. I heard somebody say, burn, baby, burn. Disco Inferno, burn, baby, burn. Burn that mother down, burn, baby, burn. Disco Inferno, burn, baby, burn. Burn the mother down. And then what happens at the end of the Crochet Clown disco is that Super Chat Charlie comes in with his light up toilet, and he tantalizes you with the light up toilet. And then, in a moment's notice, he steals your soul.
But we want to know, what does Mummy Boy do during this?
Oh, he's learning right now.
Oh, okay. Just making
He's
sure.
just taking it all in. He's like a sponge, soaking this shit up.
Hey,
He's been living in a box. He's been living in a box for God knows how many months.
I bet you it's a cardboard box.
Night, Buck stops here. I guess the Buck really does stop right here because he's.
Thank you for joining, and hope to catch you next Thursday.
Oh, I know more disco songs that Wax, but I love this one. It's my favorite. I think I would argue one of my favorite disco songs for sure.
And
I know a lot of disco.
I was gonna say, like, KC is like one of his like megas that he loves.
KC, Village People,
Well, yeah, oh,
Uh,
yeah. But
Discotheques and the Sexolettes. Those lyrics are
you
hard,
sing
though.
KC songs a lot, but you don't do it on the stream.
I grew up with those KC songs. Well, I mean, because those are pretty much like everybody knows. Like those are the ones on the every
Yeah,
compilation has those hits. But
yeah.
Food Fight is a good song, but it's not quite disco. It's the Village People's punk song. And if you're not hip to that, you should research the Village People album called Renaissance and find the Food Fight song because it's straight up punk rock.
And you should.
All right, Buck stops here. Please come back next week.
Good night.
And I used to be a skater, but I fell off one too many times and I stopped. That's right.
And he skated on his head. So
on my head. But yes, Todd Fadico, Todd, thank you for that super chat. You're much appreciated. Thank you for your support of the arts and the farts. Can't wait to stick those stickers. Yeah, but you can make Mummy Boy glow in the dark. I think they had a Mummy Boy that glue in the dark. They have different versions of this. I looked it up today. They have different colored Mummy Boys. They had a gray one. They had a silver one, I think. I think they had a see-through one or a glow-in-the-dark one. I don't know, but they had all kinds of them. But this is really
they're expensive.
It's really sturdy plastic, man. This is great. I really love it. It's like my new teddy bear. It's so easily huggable.
Well, because you popped your last that little baby doll you had.
I'm gonna take a little nap.
Yeah, what happened to your the medical the baby, the blow up baby thing?
Oh, he deflated. He's hanging on the wall. You'll see him in part 2 of the house tour.
Because I was thinking about him the other day. It's like, man, you need to get more or something.
Yeah, those resuscitation babies come in handy.
That was and I don't know how anybody could find that stream, but Roxy was in Raleigh, as was I, and that one was crazy ridiculous. And
what Tim's talking about is this little kind of half plastic, half hard plastic, half inflatable baby that was used to teach resuscitation, I guess, and
CPR and stuff.
Yeah, so I would take his little inflatable legs and wrap around my neck, and then just do this, and his little head would pop, 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 pop.
And we reasoned that, like, how the people have those pillows around their neck on flights.
Yeah, it was like that.
Doing that on a flight, but
I was like, yeah, we could take this on a plane.
Baby.
and then I did the head banging too much with the baby, and he popped a hole, and now he's not that fun.
We were crying. I don't know, like, if anybody else saw it, but oh my gosh, that one was crazy.
We were crying for the death of the baby, and we were also crying because it was so funny.
Like, yeah, I can't lie. No, we weren't. We laughed our asses off.
Hey, thank you guys, by the way, for the likes. Thanks for the thumbs ups. It's going up, and I appreciate that. Like I was saying, this house tour video shit really. The views I got on that were much more than I typically get in my videos right off the bat. So I'm hoping that it's going to do the same thing Monday. That video will get enough views, and then maybe the algorithm science will change for my channel, and I'll start getting more viewers and more watchers. So that's what I'm here for, really, because when I first started doing this during the lockdown, I'm not really comfortable in front of cameras. I never thought I would be live streaming, but during the lockdown, I needed some way to socialize. And just around that time when YouTube sent me a message saying, hey, you have enough viewers or enough likes or whatever now that you can live stream. And I'm like, what would I live stream about? So I started researching live streamers. Anyway, to make a long story short, now the reason I like to live stream is because it's introduced me to many people that I've become real friends with. And, I just want that to continue. I think the more I can meet cool people here that, if you're watching this, you have a certain interest in stuff that I like too, right? So that starts us off on a good foot. So, and mostly Devo fans, you can't really meet a Devo fan typically that isn't a cool person. So that's how it rolls now. So I really enjoy the aspect of the algorithm sharing this channel with other like-minded people. Plumber, my last question pre-sleep. What work boots do Devo wear these days? They don't wear boots on stage anymore because what happened was over the years, now in the 90s, they would wear Doc Martens all the time. But in the 90s, they didn't really do as much costume changing as they do now. So those Doc Martin boots were a real pain to get on and off once or twice during the set when they were changing clothes. So now they were slip-on Van style shoes, and the shoes they wear now, for the most part, were designed by Airwalk uh, to be a slip-on shoe, but they were specially designed to have a protective toe in them and anti-slip bottoms on them. And Airwalk did a great job. And we were trying to get those shoes available for the public to purchase, but we could never work out the deal with Airwalk. But they did make a bunch of shoes for Devo to wear on stage. So yeah, now they wear slip-on shoes. Butt knives. Puna tuna. Now you guys are getting real creative, and you're going to start another band. You're going to have a bunch of different bands that have a bunch of different sounds, different genres, if you will. But yeah, so the next show that I'm hoping to go see, besides Devotional, I think is coming up in October. And that is going to be Whores, a band called Whores, live here in Raleigh, I believe. So I'm going to try to go see that one. But I don't know of a lot between now and October besides Devotional that I'm going to see, which is surprising. Well, I had some stuff planned for August, but the Soap Girls shows all fell through. So
are there not any Dickies or Surfboard anywhere near you?
No, not until November.
Wow. Okay.
Yeah. No surfboards, which is unfortunate because I could totally get into the Circle Jerks and the Descendant show for free.
Oh, yeah.
But there's just nothing around here that I could go see.
That sucks.
Max ahead. I need to keep the toe goblins, my sister and her kind away somehow. Well, you can scare them with Satanism. That tends to work. Bucks, if you're still awake, not asleep yet, we're going to do a rock and roll boot stream. Break boots when you got crazy horse leather. I've never really owned a pair of boots. Can you believe it? I've never been a boot person. I've always felt like the less shoe I have on my foot, the better. I just don't like a lot of leather and stuff wrapped around my foot.
But you know what? No, like when you were doing Rabid Salesman and wearing like the camo pants, weren't you wearing a boot then?
No, I never owned boots. They were always too heavy and too bulky and too sweaty for me. I'm hot-blooded.
You always had the slip-ons, but yeah.
Ever since I saw Fast Times at Ridgemont High, I've been a fan of Vans slip-ons. I had all the checkerboard ones when I was in school. Up through college, I wore every color of checkerboard you could imagine.
I got out of those. Money. Yeah.
I got out of the checkerboard ones. Now I'm always looking for one. The pattern is called. There's a certain weave. There's a certain fabric that these things used to be made of. What's it called? I can't remember. But it's a gray fabric, and it's got a little kind of it's almost like a houndstooth pattern, but not houndstooth. Man, I wish I could remember what it's called. But anyway, I've been looking for them for years. I can't find these certain slip-ons.
But your Cats Not Kids, those are as well, right?
Well, those are custom-made slip-ons.
Right, but like that was so cool that you could do that. I don't see it now. But yeah, like I don't know if everybody saw he back when not that long ago. I want to say last year, you could actually order your own Vans and design exactly.
You could still go to the site and order them.
They'd still have that, okay? Because that's
so I used to know somebody that worked with Vans, and she offered to send me $100 voucher to get custom shoes made. So I came up with these. See that?
And they're real Vans, everybody. It's like, how crazy is that?
There's even cat hair on them, but that's a pattern I designed and came up with. And they're great. Now, if anybody would want to make their own pair of Vans like this, for a small fee or for some kind of trade or something, I will send you the pattern and you can make these on Vans site right now. I still have the pattern. I should probably get another pair made at some point because these are getting kind of worn out, but I only wear these for funerals and weddings and rock shows.
And Buck Stop is saying loves the red elastics.
Yeah, well, it's not really the elastic's not red. The elastic's black.
Oh.
But this part, I don't know what this part's called. I forget what that's called.
But I think that, yeah, obviously that's what they meant.
I'd chew on those shoes, man. That looks sick. I do like those. Yeah, I mean, like cats not kids is something you need to live by. Really, it's better for the world, right, Meowser? How you feeling, kitty? Huh?
And at
My cat's
times, I
here.
totally agree with him.
Ha! But you had a kid. I like the taste of
At
lighter fluid.
times. Butter
That's
knives.
cool.
I don't know that I would really follow that like. You might
Here's
want to
Meowser.
wean
Here's
yourself on
Meowser.
that.
Here's Meowser.
There she is. That girl is. She's the easygoing. Just yeah. She is the bomb.
You're such a good girl. You're
She's
such
my
a good
baby.
girl. But you must be here for food. She's the food whore, this one.
And Cherry Bomb Rusty Michael says that sorry I won't be back in time. She was trying to get back home. I'm running real late. Maybe next week. Tell everyone I said hello.
Who's this?
Rusty.
Oh, Rusty. Hi, Rusty. I'm gonna go to Charlotte sometime to see her this year.
Yeah, she wants us to stay at her place this time, Mike.
Oh, come on. I'm not
No,
believing
like
that.
that's what she's like, no, Tim, I'm not asking you just to come and visit. Literally, like I mean, like and I'm like,
All right.
oh,
So when are
okay.
you coming down? When are you coming down so we can do that?
We haven't planned it yet.
Let's plan it. When
right.
can you come down? When's the soonest you can come down?
Well, I'm definitely pinching pennies because I'm paying for that trip coming up. But after this next month, I don't have anything going on.
So October, maybe.
October, November, December.
Yeah, November I won't be able to go, but October I probably will be able to.
And December, we probably need to revitalize the party.
I don't know.
I think I know. I'm not sure yet.
Why don't you have a party?
But I think I know. Well, if you come and help me do to my house what we did to yours, okay.
No, hell no, because it'd be a lot harder to do with your house.
Yeah, there's a lot, and the stuff is not in boxes like yours was.
Yeah.
It's like when they flooded, they took everything out of boxes.
Look, it's okay. At least your sister is trying to annoy you with rock and roll. I mean, Papa Roach, okay, it's not my choice, but all you gotta do is get your sister into different rock and roll that she can blast. Papa Roach is a start.
And I'll say this, Max. Every music, like what I've learned, and I thought that this would not be the case because of like my parents, the whole story of the kids always drive their parents crazy because of the music that they like, and I ended up like going and working with different bands or being friends with different bands or whatever, and literally every genre I've found something in it that I can really appreciate. And I'll bet you if you listen to it, you might find the same.
Not Papa Roach.
No, I'm saying like kind of anybody. Like
when is Thor coming? Thor and I are talking about him coming out here just to do some research on a movie we're going to work on, but I don't think he's coming here to play a show anytime soon, unfortunately. Butter Knife says, Pilmer, my cat just snatched my Albro notes. Yeah, I don't like math either. I'm with Moog on that. I'm with Moog. Zuna, the build crucial. My oldest is 1984, a gift from my late dad. I don't know what that's talking about really, but I like it. Of course you would, Randy. Randy, I swear you'd love to just hang out and have some drinks with me and Rusty. Rusty has great stories.
Sorry, Randy. We had to get a restraining order, so not going to happen.
Yeah, so I got to come down. I got to go down and see her in Charlotte. I got to get Randy's thing signed, and I got to do some thrifting.
Wait. Don't get Randy's thing signed.
Oh, that's got too many autographs on it already. You got to get a new thing.
Oh, that's right. He got New Kids on the Block.
How did we start talking about Zippos?
I don't think anybody was talking about, but the buck stops here.
They were talking about inhaling lighter fluid and all this stuff.
I did.
Tim,
yes. Okay.
I got to go to the little boy's room real quick. I'll be right back.
Okay, I'm pretty sure it's not a little boy's room. That's Cricket's room.
Little cat room.
Yeah, it's definitely he has a water fountain in there, and that is his other cat's favorite room in the entire house. I have no idea why, but that is how she rolls, and yeah, she's a good girl. She's not as easygoing as Miss Meowser, who you see right now, but yeah, she's a good girl. So let's see here. Crazy Zippo collection there, man. Oh, who has the Zippo collection? Um, I definitely do not have a collection. I have a few from back in the day, but nothing really great. The band ones, like people always stole, so I don't even think I have any of those left. Um, yes, it was a litter box break for Michael. Michael, exhale your litter box.
Look at Meowser.
Yeah, we were talking about her.
She was just waiting here.
She's just the good girl. And everybody before the stream, like after he had set up, we always do kind of a test or whatever. And she was behind Super Chat Charlie, just like in a weird stance, but completely asleep standing up. And it's just as cute as could be.
Kami.
Hey, what's up?
Nice to see you again. See you at Devotional soon.
Yeah. No, you're here. That's all that matters, Cammy.
If it's too loud, you're too old, as Kiss said. Hey, I have to go to practice for a bit because I forgot today. See you later. Hey, Butter Knives, Zuna, thank you for your service to rock and roll. Can't wait to see you guys at Devotional. Stay rad.
Take care, be well, and catch you next time.
See you later. Kami, Devotional news, like band schedule and all that stuff, is coming early next week. I think September 5th, maybe, we're going to do the announcement. I'm just waiting for some other Devo news to come into play, and then we're going to do a big mailing. So, yeah. Bye, Zuna. See ya, Butter. Yeah, for sure. So, got to go. Talk to you soon. See you later, Ed.
And I don't know, I'm going to say this, like, I still thought this was weird. I showed Mike this. I have this record signed by Michael Jackson back in the day, and I had no idea, but I came home today and it was in the middle of my like right when you walk beyond my foyer to come into the family room, and I asked my son, like, what the heck, what's going on, and he had no idea. And then I got a thing on my phone. Today's his birthday. It's like kind of weird stuff. But
Kami, yeah, Monday morning, Morehouse tour comes. So part 2.
This one's easy, yeah, Mike.
And M, no, he's totally Foo Fighters full time these days.
Well, and the new drummer is.
Well, he's not a new drummer. Jeff Friedel's been drumming for Devo for more than 10 years, 15 years maybe. So he's not really new. Hey, S Leo 66, what up?
But he's a permanent addition.
I don't think I've seen you in a minute. What's happening?
I don't remember seeing him.
I remember that name.
Maybe I was. That was when I was out.
Marty,
what's up, man? Welcome.
Come here, Marty. Come here, buddy. You want people to see you, honey?
Marty does not want anybody to see him. And last time I saw Marty, he was trying to show us gifts, and I was really trying not to see those gifts.
Look at him.
He was doing what cats do when they are out in the wild and fending for themselves.
Look at this guy.
Huh, Marty. And everybody, like, originally, not only was he feral, but I mean, he was a badass. So it's pretty wild that, you know, I am surprised that Mike did this and pulled it off. I'm surprised he even considered doing it because he's so protective of his girls. But yeah, they have some issues sometimes, but it seems to have worked out. And
look at this guy. Totally
rescued this guy. And when we first saw him, he didn't look like this. Like, the white on him was not white. And I didn't even know he had that much white on him until he started staying there. It's like all of a sudden he became a new cat, really soft, and really kind of forgiving. Like, first time I met him, he didn't know who I was. I walked right up to him and was petting him, and definitely unusual for a cat that, you know, was fighting the world like he was.
Look at this guy.
Yeah, he's awesome.
Look at him.
His markings are so pronounced. They're perfect.
Oh. All right, Marty, be careful now.
hey, Buck stops here.
Yet.
Yeah, it's like no, like you saying, that's the pay show. No, I'm
Yeah.
kidding.
The Dream Police.
Yeah,
You
they
know,
drive me mad.
all is so good. Before you go off to Slumberland, I got to say, I was a huge Cheap Trick fan at the time that record came out, and I was at my local record store in Charlotte, North Carolina, waiting on the day that was released, and I bought it on cassette. I think the first time I bought it, but I think I got it for Christmas that year on vinyl, and that cover of that record always intrigued me so much. I looked at that thing over and over again when I listened to the record. Love that record.
And I don't know, the bifolds and stuff. It's like I loved anything that opened up like that, and just used to just mesmerize. Randy, I have tried to.
We are the Dream Police.
Wait,
oh, speaking of which, right here, right there.
Yep.
That is an autographed Dream Police album that I got autographed myself.
And that was when they were being inducted to the Rock Hall of Fame, and
Record bar.
They were so cool, man. And he even, like, my son was supposed to be there that night. My son has canceled last minute many times. He did that time, and like we're commiserating because his daughter's the same age as my son, and like it was just kind of funny. Oh yeah, check it. Yeah, Mike collects these. Anybody sees these kind of things, or like the different
record. Now these were
what they would put on cassettes, or
yeah, these were stickers that you would get when you bought a cassette at Record Bar. It would tell you what month and whatever you bought it, so that if you tried to return it or whatever, they would know when you bought it. And I find these stickers all the time in cassette tapes in the wild. And I have this really cool. It's in the other room, but it's a Record Bar inner sleeve that they used to sell for records, and it's just got the logo. I love the Record Bar thing. Yeah, I grew up with Record Bar, so yeah, I get you, Esley. What kind of shirt you got on in that picture there? Looks like it says Moo.
MCO? I can't tell.
What? I got a few stickers for you. What? Send it on. Buck Stops here.
Oh, he definitely eats up them stickers.
Wait, South Park Mall. Wait, I remember I used to go to South Park Mall. Oh yeah, that was the one I went to, the South Park Mall one. I probably went to the other one too, but the South Park Mall Record Bar was the one that probably went to.
It's Mindy.
Oh, okay, it's Mindy, right? Okay, yeah, that's not you, Mindy. In that picture.
Mindy, that doesn't look like you.
That's not you in that picture.
It's small, but it doesn't look like
that's
you.
That's gotta be a spawn. That can't be it.
It is good to see you, girl.
Mindy, what the hell is Eastlow? What the hell does that mean? Mindy was one of my first best friends down here in North Carolina, and she was the bass player in my first punk rock band. Well, yeah, technically first band.
Was and still is the coolest.
And she's on the Rabid Salesman EP, My Tongue Hurts, if anybody has that.
And she's amazing.
Yeah, I knew it was a spawn. I was like, who is this person that I'm talking to? Well, okay, so why do you have a name that's not your name and nothing even close to it, and then a picture of not you on your avatar?
She
who
is
are you trying to represent? Doesn't your son have their own page? Does your son have a picture of you on his avatar? No. No. Use a picture of you or something, something you're into, like a band. You can't. That's no brand. That's no brand, Mindy. Just a son is not a brand.
I don't know if you saw this.
See you Tuesday. Okay, yeah. That's right, Mindy.
Oh yeah, I heard about that.
And her husband Sean are coming to see me Tuesday for a few hours before they go see a concert. They're going to see Jane's Addiction and what's the other band? Jane's Addiction and somebody else. Okay, got to go see him, Mindy.
And I like them both.
Jane's Addiction and something.
I know, damn it.
But I got a funny Jane's.
Was that? Hello, we were just talking about him. My friend that you said that he's friends with.
Love and Rockets.
Yes.
Yeah. So I have a funny.
Tell David I said hi.
I have a funny story about. He's not going to. Yeah. Tell him Tim Nolan, that guy he knows really well, says hello.
I think he I think he does.
Absolutely not. Um,
We talk often, dude.
okay. So why don't you get into the show for free?
I just said I can.
Oh, shots. Yeah, I can't. I got nothing, Deadwax. Oh, but I got a funny Jane's Addiction story. So way back in the 80s, when I first moved here to Raleigh for college, I had a job at a really crappy little record store in town. It was called Changes. And it was so crappy that the guy would pay me in cash every night after I worked because he didn't know if he was going to be open the next day. Really, he was just he was so so crazy. Sometimes he wouldn't have money to pay me, so he would pay me in like records and CDs and stuff or whatever from the shop.
Can I
So
ask you?
one day
I'm sorry to interrupt. Was that the one in the connected to the mall?
no, it's in Raleigh.
Okay.
It was when I moved to Raleigh, so it was on the main strip of the university. Yep. So anyway, so I worked there and I was all alone there one day listening to records, and there was nobody in the shop, and this gaggle of 4 or 5 guys or whatever comes in, and one of them was this white guy with dreadlocks, and they all look kind of hippie trippy rock and roll, and they just really didn't hardly even look at the music. They just walked around. They walked up to the counter where I was, and they were like, "Hey," and I was like, "Hey." And they're like, "Do you know who we are?" I was like, "No." And they're like, "Oh, we're playing down the street. We're Jane's Addiction." And I was like, "Sorry, guys, I don't know who you are." I was like, "Who are these frat boy looking hippie guys? Like, who is this band?"
Frat boy?
Well, I mean, the frat boys were doing that hippie dread thing. They were like, they were all into that.
I would never.
It's just like a bunch of normie dudes that were rockers, but they were like normie rockers. They didn't look punk rock. They didn't look like I could talk to them about music.
It was 90s, yeah.
But it was weird. It was like I got this really bad vibe. I mean, I'd probably like what's his name?
I love him.
I'd probably get into talking to him, but it was the vibe they gave off was really creep. It was like, "Do you know who we are?" I was like, "No." Yeah, Perry. That's his name, Perry. I'm sure Perry's great, but they just rubbed me the wrong way. They may have been really high and just, let's see if anybody recognizes us walking around. Who knows? But I was just like, no. I think I was listening to Killing Joke at the time, and I don't think they mentioned, "Oh, cool, Killing Joke." I don't think they knew what it was or something. I don't know. I just didn't get a good vibe. I mean, they didn't buy anything. They didn't ask about anything. They just walked in and asked me if I knew who they were. No.
I mean, I loved a lot of their stuff. I've seen them a number of times. They're not great in concert, but I do like their music.
I think I remember a couple of songs that I kind of liked, but I never really got into their sound very much. Now, Specimen, Vinyl Dreamscape's talking about Specimen. I love that. Specimen. Kiss, Kiss, Bang, Bang. I discovered that record. I was hanging out with these DJs in Charlotte, North Carolina when I was a little kid, and they would let me into this room at this popular radio station down there, this rock station. It was all the records that they didn't play, that didn't fit their format. So they would let me go in there and just take stuff, whatever I wanted. And I found that Specimen promo of Kiss Kiss Bang Bang, which has just the Specimen logo in black and then text saying what the songs are and nothing else on the cover. But that logo... Yeah, that's right, Deadwax. Even when I'm not drinking, I could ignore your comments. Randy, we love you. Sorry we ignored your come on lines.
How do you spell that, Mike? Oh, and Mike also. Mike.
Justin, what is that crazy logo you have as an avatar there? What is that?
I'm not sure.
Looks like a reverse God's eye.
There's hands in each.
Never liked Jane's Addiction. Yeah, me neither. I mean, I don't hate them or anything.
Randy, like he told me, they never liked you either. So it's all good.
But I like Randy's music. I'm from his band, Randy and the Randers.
Yep.
Randy's got a band, and it's called.
No, it's upside down. It's Traff.
Oh wait, I'm trying to make it block my eyes out. Wait.
Oh, your eyes have been blacked out forever.
I would love glasses that just look like.
We can do it.
It's a really great logo, especially with the circle R at the end.
And I'll just throw out there again, thank you everybody for the thumbs up. It's really hard to express, but it does make a great difference. And if you're not completely bored and falling asleep during this stream, yeah, we'd appreciate it. Thank you.
Then you're not Tim.
Oh, I'm not sure. Oh, are you going to go to sleep tonight?
Yes, almost immediately after the stream.
Oh no, we want to watch you now.
Oh, I can take a little nap.
Okay, go. Yeah. No. You can't defile him just yet.
I'm not defiling. I'm napping.
He has to live there at least 7 days before you defile him.
You call this living?
I call it something else, but I won't say that on the stream. Oh my gosh, there's a nub. There's a nub.
Now, this is what we're going to have to do every Thursday. I've decided we're going to have a little bit of nub therapy for all the viewers. Just a good close-up of a cute-ass nub.
It is a cute-ass nub, everybody.
It's not a cute-ass nub. It's a cute-ass nub.
Oh,
I mean, depending on where you put the inflection, depending on where you put the inflection in that statement.
Nub or
it would
cute
totally
ass nub. Or a cute ass nub. There's 3 ways, 4 ways, 5 ways, you know. Which is it, Mike?
It's a cute-ass nub.
It's a cute-ass nub.
That's the way. That's the one.
It's it.
Look.
Smooth. Oh, and it clicks.
You know what? If I was a millionaire, billionaire, I would spend a lot of money to get this taken off here and added as the ignition to my car.
But why is it making that noise? Mike, why is it making that noise? Is it like... Oh, I thought it was literally click, 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 click. Is it not?
It is. It's just plastic clicking.
Oh, okay. No, it sounded like it was something like maybe it winds up or something. You're not supposed to eat
how it turns.
But you can't eat the nub.
You can.
You must not eat nubs.
You won't survive, but you can eat the nub.
You cannot eat the nub.
All right. We have 14 minutes, my friends.
Michael Pilmer.
What? Okay, let's just, you know what? That's disco enough. That's like goth disco. It's like the disco from the Batcave. So we're going to do a Kiss, Kiss, Bang, Bang. And thank you, Vinyl Dreamscape, for the very kind donation. Crochet Clown Batcave style disco coming up. Kiss, kiss, bang, bang. Kiss, kiss, bang, bang. Kiss this and hang. Kiss, kiss, bang, bang. Kiss, kiss, bang, bang. Kiss this and hang. And then we got this. Wait, oh, there it is. Wait, hold on. Oh.
But wait, aren't you gonna use?
I found this at the flea market last weekend for $2. So I got to figure out a way to hang it in front of that light. Oh, look at that. Oh, wow. Look at that. Whoa, look at those lights go. You know what? Because of my mental deficiencies, it's really easy for me to entertain myself. So
and
we had to
where's Randy's firstborn? I thought like you gotta
hold on. Soul Stealer. For a mere $5, you got your soul stole. Thank you, Vinyl Dreamscape, for your kind support of the channel. Really appreciate it.
And Cammy is thanking somebody for VD.
For what? VD?
Yes.
Wait a second. Wait a second. All right. Hold on. Oh, hold on.
Uh-oh. Now somebody has done it. I'm not sure. I'm not sure what's going, but I think it's gonna. Yeah, I think it's gonna.
Wait a second.
and yeah. Here we go, y'all.
Okay, I found these at the flea market a couple weekends ago. The buck stopped here.
Oh, it stopped somewhere.
But I bought them to put graffiti on them. See?
Those are HOs, man.
I'm not done with that side yet. And then we got this. I'm not done with that side yet. But I'm just trying to doodle on my trains. Because I don't have the balls to go do real trains, so I'm going to draw on these.
And he doesn't like moving things, so yeah.
So why'd you ask about train sets, Buck Stops? You know, I thought you were supposed to be sleeping. But that's the only train
Mike, I don't know, but we may need to put somebody in a timeout.
Wait a second.
Oh, that's right. You sent
Don't,
him without one,
don't you
Randy.
remember you had it removed at
Yeah,
birth, Dead Wax?
yeah. It like you guys started that snip snip thing first.
Where do you think he got that,
Yeah,
that
yeah,
came from?
yeah. I was gonna say, what do you think tickled, Randy? You sicko.
Hell yeah. Thanks, Dead Wax, for making everybody sick to their stomach. Now, Jack Wise playing the kind of a pop-up show, only 400 tickets. I met him briefly at one of the last Devo shows. He was very cool. And I gave him a bunch of really dumb Devo stuff, like the set list and a piece of yellow suit ripped from the stage and like all the guitar pick. And I was like, I don't know if you like this kind of stuff. He was like, yeah.
And a picture of him, naked. Yeah.
He wasn't naked, but I think I would probably enjoy his show. I wasn't a huge fan of the White Stripes, but I did like their music.
Well,
like
and he's playing everywhere. He's playing all about the U.S.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. Well, I like Jack White mostly because he signed Snooper to his record label.
This is true.
And Snooper, if you don't know, is a band that rules. And this shirt says SNOOPER, Snooper.
And their vinyl, and of course, like basically anything from Jack White's label is always crazy valuable.
You're going to see it, Dead Wax? Oh, cool.
That's awesome.
Nah, I don't think we're gonna do noise, Todd. Nah, we don't have time now. I'm cheap. Yeah. Oh, okay. So you're not going. Okay.
Here, did you see this?
It's not always fun to get it.
Oh, it is. It's fun when you are working to get it, but you don't.
I'm sure that somebody has woken up next morning and said, that really wasn't worth it, and there was no fun.
Well, that's the point. The aftermath. Yes, that's different.
Final Dreamscape is VD. That sounds like a put down.
No, I think
it's all about where the inflection goes in that.
I think they're just yes, it is. I think they're just saying that like once you get it, it's permanent. You have it.
Holy Christ. I have stories about record execs and trains. Oh, let's hear it.
Wait. Like, how far do we want to go? Buck stops here. Yeah. Like, what are you talking? And Randy, did you notice when he says tickles, it's like a higher octave than he used to? That's because Mike and he finally got to know each other.
Oh, yeah. This guy, Todd, has seen Snooper like 3 or 4 times this year already. Hell yeah. All right. Well, Tim.
Yes, sir.
As we round out the evening here, can you tell people, like, between now and let's say spring of next year, what is the concert or event or trip or whatever that you're looking forward to the most? Don't think about it too long. We only have 8 minutes.
Well, I there's a new one that came up that I'm gonna probably try to find a way to do. But honestly, the 2 main ones, like I have other ones going on, and of course, Detention, Off Leash. They're playing this weekend, like just basically every weekend, including Devotional, everybody on Friday night. But honestly, I love Surfport so damn much. And it's like they're similar to Ammo and the Sniffers, but yet.
What's the favorite event that you're looking forward to between now and next spring?
It's divided. Surfport and ELO.
Really? Not the cruise.
Cruise is next year. That's March.
Well, that's before spring.
It's spring, but okay.
Yeah.
Like I don't even include that because that's.
But how would that rank?
Oh, it's huge.
Okay, so that's a lot of bands.
And I don't know if anybody's done it, but
he's going on the 80s cruise.
The 80s cruise is obviously 80s bands, and a lot of them they're ones that had one hits or whatever, but it's so different in that the bands actually stay on the cruise, at least for a time before and after, and like they'll do two performances, like two concerts, but then whatever floor like they go to that they're drinking on, like they end up doing impromptu concerts as well, and they're freaking killer bands. And the one that blew my mind that is this coming year is Erasure, and yeah, I freaking love Erasure and every derivative that was and before and during and after that they did. So yeah, definitely loved it. And Randy, I'm gonna have to time you out. Um,
Tim
is that
doesn't know
how
how to
you
time people out.
is that how you want to roll, dude?
Tim doesn't even know how to time people out. Now,
All right.
just to let it be known, the show that I'm really looking forward to, I think, it's with me, it's a throw up too between Carcass in November and the Dickies in November, or maybe Carcass is October. But anyway, there's Carcass and Dickies. Those are the shows I'm really, really, really looking forward to. Besides, of course, the Holy Devotional. But yeah, now I don't have a whole lot planned for the next couple months, surprisingly. So I'm gonna have to get on that.
And Carcass is not coming anywhere near me, which is bullshit.
Mm-mm.
But
So sad.
but Dickies, yeah, absolutely. So
Yeah, for sure. Now Gary Coleman, Dave says, is going to be on the captain on the '80s cruise.
I bet he is, even though I don't think he's alive anymore. I'm not sure what this means.
Something's going to happen to you at the devotional. Somebody's going to get something on.
Wow.
Wait, why did you ban Dead Wax?
Because
What did you do that for?
No, I said I was going to.
No, timed out, not
I did.
banned.
No, I timed him out.
You banned him.
No, he's timed out. No, he's
But
timed
that
out.
doesn't remove your comments.
No, I'm saying I clicked timed out, and I was joking about it, and I did it. Yes, he's timed out.
Unremove him.
All right.
Because do his comments come back?
Yes.
I don't think so.
You gotta figure it out.
I don't think so. I don't think timing out is banned.
No, but like that's what I clicked. I clicked timed out.
I'm saying it doesn't look like you timed him out.
No, I know. I'm
Can you
saying,
untime him out?
I am looking. So, Gary Coleman.
Huh?
No, I was just saying Todd. Soul Coughing was his first Dickies.
Wait, you're deleting messages as me. It says delete message by Michael Pilmer. You motherfucker. I did not. Tim. Look, and Camy's timed out.
No, Cammy is not.
Look, bring Dead Wax back. Did you actually ban him from the channel?
No, I did not.
Oh my God, Tim.
Why is Cammy timed out?
Did Dead Wax ban himself?
What? No. He was teasing. Maybe he did her. Cammy was. Oh yeah. Dead Wax timed Cammy out.
Bring Dead Wax back, Tim. Bring him back.
Hold on. Wait. Dead Wax timed out Odd Fadake and Cammy. What the hell?
He typically times people out if they haven't been timed out before. Time for Tim timeout.
Let's see here. What are you talking about? Like, he's the one that did it.
Okay. Well, anyway, we got to go. Thank you all for showing up. And Tim, if you banned him from my channel, I'll kill you. All right. Tim, I'll talk to you later. Thanks for your service.
And everybody, have a fantastic weekend. And look forward to next Thursday. Hope to see you. Take care.
See ya. Later.
Boy.
All right, kids. Here we go. Me and the mummy are going to say later. Thanks for coming. It's been 2 hours of something. I can tell you that much. And here we go. Me and the Mummy Boy and Super Chat Charlie, and there's Marty McFarty down there. We're all collectively saying later. See you next week. Thanks for coming by. I hope you got some kind of therapeutic something out of this. And don't forget that a Fat Tire beer sticker can be easily turned into fart registered trademark with just a couple of slices of a X-Acto blade. And we'll leave you with a little sing song from Marty McFarty, who's down there, and Super Chat Charlie, who's right here. Come on, sing, Marty. You ready? All right, here we go. Who's going to be last in the chat?